Bringer of Rain Boxing Talk here, folks. Back once more. Now, it was brought to my attention recently that there's some turmoil brewing over in the Philippines. Now, I'm over here in the States, so I'm not too privy to political drama that unfolds over in the Philippines. However, when it pertains to Manny Pacquiao, I will pay attention. Now, I'll always question the move for Manny Pacquiao to get into politics. A man who's potentially the greatest boxer of all time, you'd think that he's accomplished and experienced enough things to last a lifetime, but that just doesn't fit Manny Pacquiao's style. He wants to take on as many things as possible that he can, whether he's adept at them or not. He's keen on trying them out. We've seen this throughout the years. Acting, TV shows, game shows, movies, singing, producing number one classic hits like Sometimes When We Touch. Okay, actually, that was a joke, but that song isn't as bad as people make it out to be, okay? And then there's the basketball, famously signing himself to his own team, drafting him number one overall, and scoring like 1 point in a game. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao, if anything, give him credit. He's not afraid to try many different things. And politics was another one that he dived into. Now, I try to stay out of politics. I just think it just corrupts your brain. You become embittered and resentful. You start drawing lines between you and others based on political parties. And perhaps I'm a cynic here, folks, but I just think that most politicians, whether they're on the right or left, are inherently slimy. Okay, perhaps that's the cynic in me and I need to work on that, but that's where I'm at right now. Anyway, I'm rambling. Like I said, when it pertains to Manny Pacquiao, even if it's about politics, I'll pay attention. And after doing a little bit of research, I'm starting to get concerned that this feud between him and the Philippine president could interrupt some of the training and the focus that needs to be going on in this training camp. Now, apparently, I don't know how you pronounce his name, Duterte? I'll just call him the president. The president and Pac-Man had a amicable relationship throughout the years during Manny Pacquiao's ascent to becoming a senator, but it seems recently that Manny Pacquiao has taken a hard left turn, potentially due to the looming presidential election, against the president and his policies, and openly criticizing him and accusing him of things such as corruption within the party ahead of the election. Now, it seems like Pacquiao is trying to angle himself as an adversary and try to win over maybe some of a contingent over there in the Philippines that oppose the president, to try to get them to vote for him in the election. It's most likely a very calculated move. I'm sure that Pacquiao has people around him who are advising him what to say on these kind of matters. Now, the president, he released some pretty scathing comments about Pacquiao. Literally, the man was incensed in media interviews. I read some of the transcripts, called him some expletives and this and that, and I was shocked to see that conduct from a president. I know in the United States we had Donald Trump, but at least even Trump wouldn't go publicly cursing out, fellow former political, supporters. But the main thing I'm focused on is boxing. And it seems like I've even gauged from some of the comments on my videos here that the political feud is really reaching a fever pitch. That over in the Philippines, this is actually a pretty huge deal. And the drama, I hope it doesn't boil over to the United States. Because, folks, I'm going to go on record here and state, if Manny Pacquiao is even slightly distracted by this, he's not going to achieve what is requisite of him to beat Errol Spence. I've said before on this channel, he needs to give 110% in training for the hope of being a little bit better conditioning wise than his last fight. He's going to need to lock in 1,000% actually. And if this political drama is affecting his brain, then that's not going to end well, folks. Manny Pacquiao is a professional. He's dealt with this kind of stuff in the past before, but it seems like nothing has reached quite this level, where literally the president is grilling him in the press. And the Philippine people are looking at him right now and wondering, what the heck is he doing? You know, amidst this kind of battle, you'd think he needs to be back in the Philippines sorting it out, but instead he's over here flying over to the United States to prepare for a boxing match, which is also something that the president criticized him for, saying you need to basically be here in the Senate doing your job instead of preparing for a fight, that he needs to focus on his job as a politician rather than playing the role of a boxer still. Not good stuff, folks, but I'm hoping it won't affect him too much, but you tell me your thoughts. Can Manny Pacquiao block out the noise? Let me know. Bring Over Rain Boxing Talk. Checking out again.